AITA for declaring to a foodie that my favorite food is raw celery, causing him make a scene? So I was at dinner the other night with 5 coworkers, and every time we got an interesting chat going, this one guy, who declared himself the office foodie, would interrupt to denounce or praise some of the food, in eloquent terminology, or by asking us detailed question after question about our own favorite food experiences. Like to this one fellow, he was like, "Tell me about your favorite food experience," and he talked about going to this steak place in Florence, to which foodie guy made a TSK noise and said overrated a touch, then asked the poor guy like 10 questions about this meal. He kept doing this. Now he's an alright guy I guess, but come on. So finally he interrupted again, a nice chat we were having about that Dune show on the HBO, and he asks me my favorite food experience. And I decided to mess with him a bit. I told him I don't have a favorite singular experience, but that my favorite food in all the world is plain raw celery, and every time I eat it, which is every day, is a tie for the best experience. He looked like the operating system in his brain had the spinny wheel and he just locked up for a few seconds, then he did a fake laugh, and was like, "No, but seriously?" Well, I'll have you know I took an acting class for 1 semester in college 20 years ago, so I dusted off the old skills and I acted the hell out of being a guy whose favorite food is celery. I went on and on about how the flavor of plain raw celery is the purest flavor there is, the platonic ideal of crispiness, the notes of green, hints of water. I went on about it. He started to get annoyed and kept grilling me, listing food after food and saying if I really liked raw celery better, and I committed to the bit. I said in my old job, they called me Mr. Celery. Finally, he said this is outrageous, and he slammed his fist on the table. Then it was quiet. Then he had a face expression where I could tell he was kind of thinking, well shit, that was an overreaction, but instead of saying it he just kind of went, and then he got up and left. Now everyone is saying I took it too far, and then I don't know why, but I also pretended to the rest of them that I wasn't doing a bit, and now I am kind of in a situation where for the rest of the time I work here I'm going to have to pretend that celery is my favorite food. I didn't mean to make him so upset or irritate my colleagues, and I guess I should apologize, but AITA?